For companies and teams managing processes and people, one of the topics of extreme importance is communication. Human beings are neither the strongest, quickest, nor toughest creature on Earth, but somehow we dominate this world. How have we managed to do that? There are scientists who say that the reason for our success is in our ability to coordinate our efforts, and we achieve that through communication. But communication can be the reason for our success, and communication can also be the reason for our failure. How and why does that happen? To get the answer, we will examine an important tool used in all levels of communication, the general communication model. The model includes all the important parts of the communication process. On one end of the process, there is a sender, somebody who has something to say, the message. According to his or her knowledge, experiences, personality, and other factors, the sender encodes his message and sends to the receiver, somebody on the other end of the communication process. The receiver then decodes the message according to his or her general perception. To show the model in practice, let's create an imagined situation in kindergarten where our main characters, namely Johnny and Annie, are communicating. Johnny is a bright, quick, and loud guy. The thing he always needs is more attention. In this case, Annie's attention. How does he tell her that he likes her? Johnny encodes the message in the form of physical action. He pulls her braid. What happens on the other end? Annie, of course, decodes the message. Any ideas what message Annie gets? How likely is it that she will think Johnny likes her, and that's why he pulled her braid? It's more likely she will be offended by a rude boy and will report him to the teacher. What about Johnny? Most likely he will be confused about being misunderstood. Similar situations may happen in the business environment as well. A message from your team manager in TTS tends to be abridged, so this may happen that game presenters in their dashboards misinterpret it. Noise is everything that happens around the particular communication process, the agendas, thoughts, happenings, and everything that happens around the communicators individually and socially, personally and professionally. To a large extent, the noise determines whether the people will react in the expected ways. Some people say that it's important, what I have said, on the sender's perspective. Other people say it's important what they have heard, the receiver's perspective. To achieve expected outcome and collaborate effectively, it is more important to focus on what people will hear. On some occasions, people tend to hear things that you haven't even said, and those interpretations may surprise the communicator and disrupt the communication process. So here's a short summary. What you have said and what they have heard is not always the same. What's more important is what they have heard, because this will influence the reaction of the audiences and effectiveness of the communication. The master communicator is the one who has the ability to figure out what message will trigger the expected reaction in the audiences, how they will decode what you have encoded. So, know your audience. When was the last occasion when your communication was misunderstood?